the head back or bring it like that? You know what I
Should
mean?
be kind of a one-piece feel.
Like this.
Yes, sir.
And then I don't know if you're supposed to turn your wrists on the down thing or not. You know.
So just watching you hit from coming up here, it just, the first thing that I see is like, we just need to get him swinging more athletically. So let's
Yeah.
just bury the micro stuff and then work on some speed.
And I will say, so I have an artificial hip,
Okay,
so I don't know how much of if I'm leaving open, and I'm scared to.
I understand.
It's been a long time, but I just don't know if.
Well, especially if you've got an artificial hip, let's work on getting our hand speed up.
Okay.
So you can create a lot more speed with just your hands and a little bit of as much body movement as you can give me without pain, and but then we're going to make
Yeah,
up
I don't
for it
have
with
pain.
hand
I just
speed.
don't know whether there's some, whether that's why I'm pushing it right.
Right.
Because I'm just kind of,
Okay. So let's just start with a Randy Smith thing that he gave out in the NTPGA teaching summit. He's like, all this tech's great, but nothing beats just the old school whoosh drill. So he literally started out having people get right here and say, figure out how to stop that club right there and see what that does to your body. Do it with some speed, and then imagine we've got an impact bag and we're just going right through that thing. See what that does to automatically, without thinking about it, gets my body to open like you're talking about, and I get my hand speed through there. So let's just start with that. So kind of stall it halfway here on the downswing. Okay, a little faster if you can. There you go. A little faster, a little faster. All right, now just smack a, it's like you got a duffel bag full of towels right here. Just smack it. Okay. All right. So let's hit a few with just that mentality of speed is the priority. Not that you're trying to swing out of control, but and if you focus on speed, you're not so worried about how do I create speed. It just sort of happens intuitively. Okay. And then let's take a look at the setup. Hit a few more, I just kind of want to observe. But in general, if you can just feel that impact bag smacking that thing, that's a big help. Excellent. How much do you think you'll be able to practice realistically?
I mean, I work from home and it's pretty flexible, so I don't think there's much going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to give you stuff that's going to be manageable.
Yeah.
So if it's something you think you can hit balls once a week,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Sure. Because I've
Uh,
been playing almost until the weather hit bad. I was playing once a week,
okay,
so I could practice once and play once or do whatever. Yeah.
cool. Let's see some drivers.
How far in front or wherever you place the ball?
You want to have the ball off of the instep of your lead foot.
Okay.
So about right here. And often that's sort of staggeringly far forward. So if you were capable of doing that every time, would you be satisfied?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just take a little comfort in that. Your game is capable of putting out shots like that. So that would be a typical miss, kind of hit behind it, and drop kick it a little bit.
So my, as of now, I'm pretty, relatively short.
Okay.
And it takes me 3 shots to get to the green. I'm always 50, 60 yards short.
Gotcha.
So the kind of, my bet, I've never cracked 90 like my best would be above the ball. So
Okay.
92 to 97 kind of deal.
Oh, there goes my sail here. Gotta lock it. So let's play with a new setup.
What's that? Like, why would that?
It's just the way that your arms are set up relative to your body. It kind of creates this unnecessarily complicated swing. So let's get into more of a neutral posture. See if we can make some swings with a little bit more simplified structure. So sort of theory-wise, you can have, that used to be taught that golf, you want to kind of have your butt way out and you kind of hold your spine angle like this and you're going to kind of twist around that. What they've found is that the tendency when you have your butt out to start is when you swing, you come up and out of it. So if you kind of start where the feeling is a little bit of bend in the knees, weight in the balls of our feet, but my butt is under me, that allows me to go here, and then I can go as far back and around as I want. But if I start out with my butt out, as I come in, I'm tending to come up and out of it. So let's step into that ball, feel like super tall, dead neutral. If I was gonna draw lines through my shoulders, knees, hips, they're all gonna be dead straight at the target. We'll introduce the club here in a minute. Let's just stand together here. Super tall, like you're shooting a free throw or something. Okay, feel a little tiny bend in the knees, weight in the balls of your feet. Your butt can either be out like this or it can be under us a little bit. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of fall down into position straight down our midline there. So let's get nice and tall. How's that feel? Okay, so if the answer is why does it go like that, it's because our club face is aimed there, as well as this club is coming from about 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock in terms of a swing direction. Let's just try that posture again. And then maybe back to that athletic feel so we don't get too swing oriented. Let's just think about, give me a whoosh and finish on your left side.
I do that some out of the ground too.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Is that just coming down hard or?
Try to bring your chest with it. So turn your tummy as you're whooshing this thing. Better. And then finish looking at the target. There you go. Just on those first few, it was all arms. So I'm trying to get you to involve your chest. Good. Does that hurt?
Nothing really hurts.
Good. Awesome. All right. Let's just see what happens if you do a swing just like that, where you feel like you turn your back to the target and then your belly to the target. Okay.
I've been doing that some, and it's really worked. And I've kind of made a point to
Yeah.
gotten rid of the right stuff.
Cool. Good. Yeah, that to me is a reasonable shot. That's kind of what you should aspire to with the driver.
Yeah.
And it just looks kind of effortless. I mean, that's already in you. The muscle memory is already there. Turn back belly.